Hurricane Sandy already dumping rain and in some places snow across the mid-Atlantic and northeast as it makes its left-hand turn towards the coast, headed roughly for Atlantic City, New Jersey, but the impact will be felt across the region. A 4 to 8 foot storm surge has caused significant flooding already in Maryland and New Jersey. This morning, the HMS Bounty, a replica tall ship, sank off the North Carolina coast. The federal government here in Washington was closed today, as was the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. That will be closed tomorrow as well. As we wait for the brunt of the storm here in D.C., we're joined by the Capital Weather Gang's Jason Samenow. Good to have you back here, working a long shift, I know.
Yes, busy times.
It is busy times. You look at the storm, it's just massive, 1,000 miles across in terms of tropical storm level winds. So I think the question we're all wondering is, what should we expect and when should we expect it?
All right, so right now, Hurricane Sandy is about 110 miles southeast of Atlantic City. By 6 to 7 o'clock tonight, it should be making landfall somewhere in southern New Jersey. And as the storm gets closer to land, we're going to see the winds really pick up here in the D.C. area and up and down the eastern seaboard. Winds in D.C. could gust over 60, 70, maybe even up to 80 miles per hour. So that'll lead to a lot of power outages and unfortunately down trees overnight tonight, in addition to a ton of rain.
And so it gets bad around 7 tonight, and then is it a constant level of concern for how long?
Well, we're seeing the highest winds from about 6 o'clock tonight through 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now, I think the worst of the winds will probably start to wane a little bit after maybe 1 or 2 a.m., but it's still going to be very gusty into tomorrow morning.
And because of where we're positioned, even though we won't see the eye of the storm over D.C., we could get some of the worst of it.
That's exactly right. Some of the strongest winds have been sampled southwest of the center of the storm, and that's exactly where we are in D.C.
So when will it be safe to go outside? I know it's too early to know, but roughly when should people expect to be battening down the hatches for?
Well, I'd definitely stay in tonight because that's when we'll have the strongest winds. Tomorrow morning, we'll see what it's like when we get up. We'll probably still be gusting over 50 miles per hour at time. I think by tomorrow afternoon, things will probably wind down just a little bit. It'll still be gusty out there, but probably safe. Of course, we'll want to allow time for crews to get out there and clean up as needed.
Okay, Jason, we know you'll be updating us with the Capital Weather Gang throughout the night. We look forward to it.
Okay, thank you.